Hi, good afternoon. This is Professor Bobo, and it is week 5. Time is flying by. I hope you're enjoying your summer and you're getting lots of vacation. I know it's difficult because you have a lot of things on your plate. You're completing this course, as well as you have life events occurring. So I wish you all the best with your life events, and I hope everything is going well for you. And my prayers to anyone who's having a difficult time and needs assistance, please reach out to me and I would be more than happy to help you and say prayers with you and give you support in this class. So this week, I'm going to be talking about that group assignment. At this time, you should have touch bases with your group members via email, text message, or some means, and you should be writing about your group assignment. So what I would like to give you a demo of and share with you is a write-up for the actual lesson plan. So this is a lesson plan. It has all the key components of it for the assignment. Let's first take a look at the assignment. I'd like to show you the specific assignment. Give me 1 second. Let me share that assignment with you. All right, so for that specific assignment, I'm going to be sharing that assignment with you now. All right, so we have, it says that you guys are already in groups of 2 or 3, and I sent those to you week 2, so you should have contacted your class members by now. Your lesson plan should include the title, the grade level, the objectives, the procedures for implementing materials, evaluation, and closure. And that's the basic area. So everybody should be writing up something about that. Now I'd like to share with you specifically a lesson on grief and loss. All right. So this lesson on grief and loss, I would like to share with you now. Let me just go ahead and get it up. All right, I apologize. I'm taking a little bit too much time. Here we go. All right, so the assignment on grief and loss, as you can see, it has the grade level, the small group counseling description, who it's for. Of course, I would like a little bit more detail than just a 1 sentence. This is just a sample of the written format, so you get an opportunity to see how it is. The session and the materials. Now, this has 4 different, multiple sessions. We're looking for 1 lesson, okay? So under that lesson, it has the materials needed. This is understanding loss. And then this is the worksheet. And then the notebook for reflection, the small group counseling guides, and the teacher, parent, guardian, small group follow-up. So those are the actual, and I'm gonna click on one of them so that you can see, this is the actual worksheet and the worksheets that they'll be using to go ahead with the session. So again, let me go up to the actual lesson is here, 9 through 12. Has the comprehensive guiding for Missouri, that's not us, understanding grief and loss. Here is the preparation, what is loss? So you're gonna go ahead and define that, all that should be written up. And then it has the session procedures, welcome the students, go over the guidelines, pass out the worksheet, students give feedback, and students follow the direction to complete the worksheet. So again, then also in session 1, step 3, begin the discussion. You're gonna write out each step. So this is what I wanted you to be able to see. There are 6 steps all the way into the student involvement, what they need to do. It does not have to be in a column format, but what I'm showing you is that it needs to have step-by-step directions, okay? The 6 is the closure and the summary, which is one of the components. The 7, asking the group assignment, asking the students to complete the entry before the next session, and then the follow-up activities after the session. So that is one complete session. As I shared with you earlier, that this particular assignment, this particular grief and loss had like multiple sessions to it. I'm only looking for one session. It should be as detailed and step-by-step with the attachments that you'll be using for the particular assignment and all the things that you need. Again, this is session 2. You don't need additional sessions. We're talking about one session, and everybody takes different parts to write up about the particular group assignment. All right, so remember, one session, and also please remember that it needs to be detailed for the procedures, the materials, everything needs to be spelled out, the age group, the topic, etc. All right, so ending week 5, we will, your assignments for this week are, your assignments for week 5 are your locating contemporary information on testing, and also the overview, the regular weekly overview. And I'd like to talk a little bit about the assignment for this week on contemporary. You're going to prepare a 3 to 5 minute oral report. So you'll record yourself and then send that to me and upload that onto Blackboard. If you have difficulty uploading it to Blackboard, please just email it to me. That might be challenging if you're having technical difficulties. You can use different resources. So you can use your computer where you're recording. You can use Zoom to record yourself. And it comes in an MP4 format, and then you upload that. You're going to provide a 3 to 5 minute informal oral report on an article or a report or an abstract that provides contemporary information on testing. An example of that is just recently a lot of information has come out about the SAT with COVID and whether we are going to be able to do it, not be able to do it, what schools are going to be using it and not using it. So there's tons of articles out there on will colleges be using the SAT scores for the future for acceptances. So that would be a contemporary, because that's very new. Many schools were using SAT scores and ACT scores in the past. So that would be an example of contemporary, an article on contemporary information in regards to SAT, which has been around for years, and whether colleges are going to be using those as those scores for acceptance into colleges. All right, so that's a good example of that. Thank you so much for your time, and you have a great week.